Time for twins part. Yeah.
Once again, if you're a Christian, you're going to have to pick. Do you believe NASA or do you believe the Bible? Because here it is in the Bible. God made the sun and the moon and the stars. 3 different words, 3 different things, differentiated on purpose. The Bible does not waste a word. The Bible's not like me. It don't just ramble senselessly and have to be told to shut up. The Bible says everything that needs to be said and not nothing more. It differentiated the sun and the moon and the stars on the first page of the book. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now, what does NASA tell you? The sun is a star, and the stars are the sun. If you read the Bible clearly, it says that the sun and the moon and the stars, there's 3 different bodies. Mm-hmm. And so when I'm telling you that NASA says that the sun are stars and that they're off in the distance, I'm telling you NASA's full of shit. The sun don't twinkle. You ever heard the song Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star? They wrote that back a long time ago because they look at the stars and they say, hey, these things twinkle. Well, guess what don't twinkle? The sun. What's an ancient book that differentiates the sun and the moon and the stars as 3 separate things? The Bible. Mm-hmm. What does NASA teach, though? The sun is stars. Right. They're the same thing. They're just further away. No. The sun and the stars are different. The sun will never twinkle. It is not a star. It's a great light to rule the day. I don't even think it's running off of helium, hydrogen, things like. I think it's damn near supernatural great light.
What about those like when NASA go up in space and they show like pictures of the globe and it looks around as fuck. You know, like a sphere.
Every single picture.
Look at these photos.
Right, and now let's look at this one.
Let's look at actual photos.
Pull up one of them and then pull up the other. You'll see the inconsistency in the size of the continent. See the size of America there? Uh-huh. Now pull up another one and you'll see Africa will be the same. It's inconsistency in the proportions of the continents. You'll see.
You say the land
look
masses
at that,
change.
guys. Look at that shit. You see the land masses change. Look, it's Photoshop. Guys, get the fuck out of here. You're going to tell me that's a real picture? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's a Photoshop picture, and you know it, and I know it. Now, does that mean that we know based off of one Photoshop picture or all Photoshop pictures that they're completely lying about everything? No, but I'm just telling you, when one person lies about one thing, they're habitual liars. They'll lie again and again. They'll lie to your face. They'll steal your money. They'll fuck your wife. They'll kill your children, and that's what I'm telling you NASA is. It is demonic.
Yeah, you got me on fucking my wife part.
Oh, they're evil, brother. NASA is the most evil of the most evil, and I'm trying to tell you this. We ain't been to the moon. And let me get back to the helium. Okay. Here's why it's important to know that NASA takes all the helium. Their satellites are on balloons, buddy. They put it on balloon, and then it floats. It's that simple.
That's got to be a powerful damn balloon.
Well, check this out.
That shit heavy as hell.
Okay, pull up a video of a satellite getting rediscovered. They fall down all the time. What do they got attached to them? Every time. Balloon. They're fucking balloons, okay? They're not nothing. They ain't up in no rocket. You can't go.
It's not zero gravity.
Gravity ain't real. There ain't no such thing as gravity. It's Freemason symbolism. It's all bullshit, brother. There's no such thing as gravity. Like why does a rock fall in the water? Because of gravity? Don't you bullshit me. Tell me, why does a rock fall in the water?
Because it's heavy. It's heavier.
What's the word for it? Come on.
Denser.
Yes. Yes. Density's why things fall. Things don't fall because of gravity.
So gravity is just some...
But made up bullshit. It's to make you feel inferior, like you're not a scientist. Oh, I have to trust these scientists.
Hey, let me do some talking. you all get iron time. Look, people used to say we didn't go to the moon, right? I didn't believe them until I went to
don't believe him.
Until I went to go look at the footage, and that footage looked fake to me, right?
Well, of course it is fake.
Yeah.
That's why it looks fake to you, because it is fake. You have your own discernment, brother. Have your own wisdom. Have your own confidence.
Yeah.
Don't believe everything that these stupid motherfuckers tell you.
Yeah. I totally don't believe we've been to the moon.
Well, thank God, because I think it's actually anti-Christian to believe it. It's almost. Now, I'm not saying you're going to hell, but I think as a Christian, you have to have discernment. Who is the enemy?
Hey,
why are they? Who's trying to pervert the truth? NASA is perverting the truth.
Right. Bring up some footage when we went to the moon.
Oh, it's bullshit, bro. It'd make my blood boil over here. I'll break this table, man. I'll get so mad.
Oh shit! No. So look at the rover. That shit crazy. Supposedly there's no gravity on the moon.
Right.
So why he ain't floating out in outer space?
Well, the gravity on the moon would be 1/6 of what it is on Earth if gravity was real. Gravity's not real. And let me tell you a number one factor that would really put this whole thing. This is what would foil this whole thing. Did y'all know that if The moon is what NASA says that it is.
Hey, if it was
That's fake. Where's the stars in the background?
Yeah, right.
Where's the stars, guys?
Yeah.
They can't fake the stars. They can't fake the constellations, so they just black them out.
And where's the dust at?
There's no dust, brother. I mean, you could tell that it's all fake, man. And so you got to have spiritual discernment because this is the devil lying to you to try to make you think that there's no God. And here's the thing. We was talking about the moon. Oh, okay. Here's another thing, okay? If NASA's correct, the sun, the temperature on the moon's surface would be over boiling water.
Right.
You realize that because it has no atmosphere to block
right.
the sun's light. So the temperature would be some 240 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
You really think it's 240 up there and they're up there? No,
right around the suit.
The rubber on the tires would melt. How did that big-ass thing get in that little pod?
Right.
Remember that little pod they popped out of?
Yeah.
Who was filming when they popped out? Because actually, it wasn't a still camera. The dude moved the camera.
Yeah.
So who's holding the camera and moving? Because it's not a set camera where he just goes out of frame. Armstrong, where Armstrong just goes out of frame.
Right.
Somebody
the camera's actually following them.
Followed Armstrong.
And the thing about the camera, when you shoot a movie, you got to have it on a
Stabilized.
a stabilizer, right?
Really
So the footage won't be shaky. How did they have that technology way back then?
Yeah.
You up on the moon and someone's following you.
Hey, I want to see him walking on the moon. One small step for man, one step, whatever the hell he said.
It's all bullshit, dude. It's
What did he say? One small step for man,
one
another
giant
step for America.
mankind.
Some shit.
Yeah, I wanted to see the footage when they left the moon too.
It's-
Like they left the camera there to catch that footage.
It's fake. My favorite one is that module taking off. That's from the moon. That's
yeah.
my absolute
Monday dot-
favorite. It's so funny, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Com is the
they're all
platform that
fucking
helps
laughing.
your
It's-
work move smoothly. Why? Because
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I can't get internet connection in my backyard, but they got it up there.
July
on the-
20th marks the 49th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing.
Buzz is erecting the solar wind
Actually,
experiment now.
Back to satellites. If all of our connection
a
comes off
dozen
of satellites,
astronauts
guys,
have
how come
walked
I can walk out in my backyard and lose connection?
Yeah.
Well, because
the
most
surface-
of our stuff comes from towers. Trees block it.
Right.
You see, you're not getting a signal vertically coming down from a satellite. You've been fooled, dude. You're getting signals from fucking towers that project it. That's why if you stand in a bunch of dense trees, you lose your fucking signal. If you go to the bottom of a hill, go to the biggest hill in your town, whip out your phone, you probably lose signal because you're getting signal from towers that project it downward, not
from satellites.
no shit, dude. I could sit here and drop knowledge all day. Here's another thing. Believe in satellites, they actually contradict themselves. They have to travel at 17,500 miles an hour above the Earth's surface to defy gravity, to actually float. That's what these astrophysicists claim. So traveling 17,500 miles an hour, that's how you get anti-gravity. You go 17,499, you fall back to Earth. You burn up. Okay, well, here's the thing. They're traveling 20,000 miles an hour plus all around the Earth. How many is there? Supposedly 100,000. They ain't ever hitting each other? They don't need no maintenance?
Yeah.
Show me one thing on this planet don't need fucking maintenance that you don't have a motherfucker working on. I got a telephone pole out in my fucking yard. It needs worked on every other 2 months. But now we have a satellite up there for 10 years running off of no fuel, needing no maintenance, not hitting other satellites. Oh, but I can't get a signal in my fucking backyard. No, fuck y'all. I have hatred for these people, and it's going to make me look evil almost. It's going to make me look a little corrupted. But remember, I hate the enemy. I love Jesus Christ, and that's why I profess all this stuff, and I'm not scared to. And any of my hatred is just because I hate evil. And I know that these evil people have perverted the truth, and they're lying to children.
So you think we're living in a simulation?
No, absolutely not. This is real. This is real. Anybody saying we live in a simulation, they're not of God.
I mean, a false simulation, like the Truman Show. You know, like everything's
a lie.
Everything is a lie.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And I believe that we live in basically a dome. A firmament is over us. And I believe in a firmament because it's scriptural. You know, and like I said, it's in the shape of a rainbow. That's how rainbows are made. It's a reflection of light off of the firmament.
Y'all want to finish looking at that moon?
Of the moon, all of them Americans.
Yeah.
And of those 12, only 4 are still alive. Here are the moon men.
Look at the flag.
From the first lunar mission, Apollo 11, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin set foot on the satellite.
Tranquility Base.
May
here.
God forgive
The
him.
Eagle has landed.
May God
Armstrong
have
retired
mercy
from
on their
NASA
souls,
in
because that might get you sent to
1971.
hell right
Long
there,
ago,
lying
I
to children,
learned that all
telling
engineering
children
is a
that you
matter
went to
of
the moon and
designing
your ass
machines
didn't
to
go to the
solve
moon.
problems.
Yeah.
He
You might
served
just
as
go
a
to hell,
corporate
Buzz Aldrin.
spokesman for
You might just go
several
to
businesses.
hell, Lance
Though
Armstrong.
he
Now
had a
that's not up to
reputation
me.
for being reclusive,
But I'm
he
just
did
telling you,
speak
that's
at
a sin
public
of the
events,
highest degree,
host a
man.
science series, and teach
Lying to
college.
children to push your
Armstrong
fucking
died in
beliefs.
2012 at age 82.
Fuck him.
Buzz Aldrin, the second man on the moon,
Fucking
has
piece
had
of
a
shit.
higher public
Piece of
profile.
shit.
Look at those
He's been
pictures
an
they
Oh,
take.
you
outspoken
fuck you,
advocate for
Freemason.
space
Fuck
He's
you.
been an outspoken
I work
advocate
hard
for
and pay
space
taxes so these
exploration,
dudes bum
including
off my
manned
taxes.
missions to
Yeah.
Mars.
These dudes are billionaires
It was
off
a
my
challenge
taxes.
to do something surpassing the Russians.
A popular guest on the talk show circuit, he even appeared on Dancing with the
That's how he
Stars in
justifies
2010.
it.
All right, took
At
this
age
shit off.
86,
Yeah, that old piece of shit.
So if I start walking on the earth and it's flat, before I get to the edge,
You get arrested.
I get arrested, because I'm thinking if the earth is flat, that'd be like one of the biggest tourist attractions in the world.
I'll be honest with you. You'll
I wouldn't
probably
even go to the Grand Canyon anymore. I'm going to the end of the earth.
you probably beyond get arrested. You probably just disappear. I mean, think about the people.
They
who
probably
really-
push you off that bit.
Yeah.
Oh man, look what I saw. I'm gonna go tell everybody.
They said, sorry, nigga, you saw too much. Wile E. Coyote.
It's time to give up our new giveaway. It's a Dodge Ram power truck, and we about to do something we ain't never did before. It's a camper. Not only you get a brand new truck, you get a camper with it too, and $10,000 in cash.
Hey, Keith,
Yeah,
we've given away over $2 million in trucks and cash and prizes.
we give them back to the people who support us. Instead of giving money to Facebook to advertise this stuff, they censor us anyway. So I say, you know what? Incentivize our own people to already support us. It's a win-win for everybody. Go to officialhodgetwins.com. Anything you buy from the site gets you automatically into the win. Yeah.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. See official rules for details.
Yeah.